Hi, I'm Andrew, an entrepreneur and a computer science student,
Hi, I'm Raveen, a psychology major student.
and you're now listening to the Ink Thoughts podcast, where we ponder and talk about incongruous thoughts ranging from our daily life to the human mind.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Ink Thoughts podcast. So I guess the first thing that you're probably thinking when you see the topic title itself is, well, I'm being honest with myself. Why won't I be honest with myself? But let me tell you, you're probably not completely being honest with yourself all the time. Yeah, the key word here is completely and all the time. And that's the thing that we wanted to talk about today, like about the why, like why not, why won't, right? Yeah. So have you ever experienced this, that when you should be accepting certain facts but you don't really want to believe in it, therefore you kept telling yourself another version of the story because you just couldn't see yourself accepting the facts? This could be a very common type of not being honest to ourselves, which then leads us to our first reason behind this behavior. The first thing is, probably it is the bitterness of the truth that is pushing us away from being honest with ourselves. Sometimes things could be difficult and we unconsciously don't want to accept it. I mean, we don't want to accept it and our subconscious don't want to accept it either. Hence, we rather believe things that we prefer to see and experience. We kind of, just have a filter in our mind or in our eyes that we just want to see things that we want to, and certain things we selectively ignore it. Yeah, that we often make up a narrative in our mind, and we selectively choose to believe that set of story that keep us away from the difficult and hurtful truth. We want to stay safe, but putting the reality off each time isn't a long-term solution. At the end of the day, you still need to face it, no matter whatever ways you've used to, avoid it and also avoid the pain associated with it. Instead, facing it earlier gives you the opportunity to rewrite the reality into ways that you prefer. It is only when we decided to be honest with ourselves and face the reality that we could move forward in ways that we prefer. But of course, this isn't easy. I'm not saying that this is easy to do. It's not. I guess for me, myself, I do still have times that I'm not being honest with myself. So it's important that we are being aware of what we're doing. And the next step is to accept it. And yeah. Another reason that could lies behind this behavior could be our pride and ego, because we hold on to our ego and social status so strong that we wouldn't want to lose it, that we tend to do everything to protect it. And because of this, it has higher tendency that we couldn't take criticisms well, because we want to believe that we are great. Like, no one wants to be criticized all the time and we all want to be great, right? But if you keep behaving in this way, you're actually pushing away people around you because you start disconnecting yourself with people. And it's only when you adopt the idea that, we are just human beings and we all have flaws. The most important thing is to learn to grow, do it, and improve. Until then, you break down the false truth that you kept holding on and start to be honest with yourself, which could help you grow better and grow faster. Yeah. Third thing could be our fear. We probably protect ourselves a bit too much, that we kept telling ourselves that, I'm scared of this and that. But in fact, maybe you're not as scared as what you kept telling yourself that and because of what you've been doing, like keep telling yourself that I'm scared, that you lost the opportunity to do something that you've always wanted to. And when you keep telling yourself that you're scared, you can't really toughen yourself up to face the fear. And then you just keep avoiding them instead of dealing and facing them. It is fine that we all have something that we fear, but the important thing is we take the baby step to face them and accept your fear. Till then, you improve slowly. Although there might be things in your life that you couldn't change at all, the fear is always there. Yeah, And probably because that is associated with certain bad experiences or traumas or anything like this, that's fine. But if everything around you are so fearful to you, you can't really experience your life enough, because you just keep avoiding every single thing that comes through your way. But if certain you can start one by one, and there might be certain things that you could actually face the fear, like let's say public speaking. It gets better when you practice more, but the first time when you're doing it, it's never be easy. There could be people that is built to be so good in this kind of like public speaking, but a lot of us aren't, and including me. And even until today, I'm still not good at it, but practicing it slowly and encouraging yourself to do it when there's opportunity, and just be proud of yourself after you've done it. Even if it's let's say you start with five people, then slowly towards 10, slowly towards 20, that's fine. You just slowly accept it and slowly work towards it. It helps. And if you do notice the pattern from all the 3 points that I mentioned above, it shows that not being honest to ourselves could be a form of protection actually. Therefore, it's important for us to try our best to stay true to ourselves. It is not easy, but if you're able to slowly work towards it, it is less likely that you will self-sabotage next time when you're trying to achieve something, because you believe that you deserve the success, which could be, in another word, the imposter syndrome that we've been hearing quite a lot in the recent years. And throughout the process, because you now accept your flaws and adopt the growth mindset instead of the perfection mindset, you slowly see greater improvement in what you do and in your life in general. You don't have to use that extra effort to worry about hiding your true self now, because you're being honest with yourself. You could handle your true feelings and intentions, and so you don't need that much of protection anymore. And then you could be even more honest with yourself. It makes you happier in general, because you're living living the truth. You have nothing to hide. You build better connections with people, and you feel stronger in facing your fears, and you feel confidence in general. So I guess being honest with ourselves is something that we all have to learn. It doesn't come that natural. And of course, there could be a lot of reasons associated with this, like the environment that we're in, the people that we surround ourselves with. All of this could be the factors that is affecting this. But if we do take the first step to be self-aware of whether we are being honest with ourselves, and then reflect on it and see if there's anything that we could slowly change and slowly turn ourselves into being more honest with ourselves, living the truth, that would help in our not only in our life but also our mental well-being as well. So I guess that's it from me today. Complete down below and share with me whether do you think you're being honest enough with yourself. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the podcast. If you enjoyed, do share with your friends and family and leave us a review on the Apple Podcast. If you are not using an Apple device, you can leave a review on the Apple Podcast website with a link in the show notes. If you have any feedback or thoughts which you hope that we'll discuss in the future, feel free to email them to us at hello@incthoughts.com, or alternatively, you can send us a private message on our Facebook, Instagram or Twitter with the username of incthoughtspod. Thanks again, and see you all next week. Bye bye.